Okay guys, this is not scripted. I just drove down here on the Cub Cadet. We just put the side panels back on and noticed there are no tire chains. We took the tire chains off the other day because we were towing the big grain auger around, and the auger kept catching on the tire chains, so we took them off. We also put a tarp strap, or a bungee cord as we call them, over the hood to cut down on the rattling. It's not helping a lot. But yesterday, I set this trap down here in the woods. This is the bottom of the pig fence. So you can see that's their house right beyond there. Hold on. That's their house there. So, down below here, there's a trail we built down there, which I drove on, not yesterday, but the day before. And I came down here, I was like, there's a stone pile. Stone piles are usually full of groundhog holes. I was right, there's a hole. I think there's another one over there, maybe one there. I haven't, explored this place a whole lot. Probably should have. Anyway, there's a big old stone pile there, some big trees. Big-ish maple trees, a bunch of thorn trees, apple trees. Old apple trees anyway, no new ones. All thorn trees now. There actually was a fence through that. One time you can see like the bump caused by a fence being in there. That's cool. Stick tree grew between around sticks. I cut the poison ivy off that tree yesterday. Notice it's all wilty. You guys can't really see that well. I really need a GoPro head mount so I can actually point the camera where I'm looking at. Yeah, I cut that yesterday. Poison ivy. Whoa, poison ivy is wilty. It's hard for you guys to see. Anywho. What I did is I took my pocket knife, I cut a little chunk. We use cantaloupe rinds usually for bait. Sometimes we use sardines or other table scraps, but usually I caught a cat on cantaloupe rinds. So, caught groundhogs and coons and all kinds of stuff. I put a little chunk right there, put the rest of it underneath that pressure plate, and then you can see the slugs there are just feasting on that little remain of it. Now I'm going to get a stick, push the pressure plate. I think something got in there and took it. And our pressure plate's not working. If it worked, it must just take more effort than... That's a pretty small hole. Put that up while I open the door on the rock. It's a pretty small hole, so it must be a small enough groundhog it didn't trigger that. So we're going to set it a little bit lighter this time, so it goes off easy. What I didn't think to do is bring bait. Okay, I set it too light. So I'm going to bump the tree behind me that I land on. We're going to go up to the top. I gave the pigs watermelon yesterday. You guys saw me smash it with an axe. If you've been keeping up to date on my channel. I did the, axe safety thing. So I'm going to run up to the top, grab the watermelon that for some reason they didn't eat, and bring it down here. So I'm going to pause this, throw it in my pocket, and come back down and reset this. So I'll see you guys back in a little while. I'll pick this up when I get back down here the next time. Okay guys, we are back. The fruit fly, I actually grabbed some watermelon that wasn't in the pig fence because the pigs actually did destroy the watermelon. They just left the rind, so it looked like they didn't touch it. The fruit flies have absolutely destroyed the stuff. There was a little bit that I couldn't scrape up because I didn't have a shovel. So this is what's left of that. I'm going to set that there on the fender. And I'm going to cut this up. You really can't see a lot from it. We're going to cut a chunk off of that. Throw it. Sorry guys, I'm still new to this filming thing. You guys know I suck at filming. We're going to throw a little bit in there, right outside so animals can be like, oh, that tastes good. And they won't be as scared to go inside. I just dropped my phone. They won't be as scared to go inside the trap, this, whoa, I just slipped and fell on a rock. I was already sitting and I just fell. Moss is slippery. Anywho, not the point. But moss is slippery. So they'll be like, oh, that tastes good, you know. They won't be as scared to go inside the trap to get the watermelon. In this case. Oh. They reached in. It might be raccoons then, because it scrolled in. They dug in around that side to get the cantaloupe rind out from underneath. And I forgot my cantaloupe, so, you know, I'm using watermelon. I'll probably end up using cantaloupe tomorrow because I'll probably remember when I take care of the pigs. Because I'll have my wagon with all my trapping stuff on it, my axe, my bow saw for trail cutting and all that fancy stuff. Whoa. That would have hurt in the eye. Hate these thorn trees. Such a pain in the butt. These things are. Alright, we're going to go up here and show you guys the piggies. We're down to 10 now. And my grandpa actually has bought 10 pigs now, but they're at his house, so they don't, these ones don't contain, the ones that are, you know, contagious of that disease here don't contaminate those healthy ones. The heaviest of them is like 225 pounds, the ones he bought. That's a healthy one, that's a healthy one. The little black one's healthy. That one's healthy, and that one's healthy. But the big, we call them the bullseye, the red one, and the two little ones there and that black one aren't healthy. So this one really likes me, and that little black one just comes up and chews on your shoes all the time. He really likes me too. Yeah, you're a friendly little piggy, huh? Yes, you are. Yeah. So cute with his little wrinkled up face. How did I even get down in there? Oh, through there. I'm like, how did I get through this? Especially with no tire chains on. I could have done it with tire chains. Oh, that's cold. The rain is cold. We were going to bale straw this afternoon, but then it was raining like, you know how you say it's raining buckets? Well, it wasn't even raining buckets. It was raining 4 buckets. Not even bucket, or 2 buckets, or 3 buckets. It was raining 4 and 5 buckets. So, I mean, it was, woo. Is that buck rub? You guys tell me in the comment section if that looks like there was a buck rubbing on the, hold on. Scrolling on this little stick here. A buck rubbing on, you guys can't even see that, can you? Anyway, it's, all the bark's rubbed off in this little section here. The lighting is terrible. You see the section here above my finger is tan, so. You guys tell me, there we go, you can see that now. If you think a buck did that, or you think just the bark was falling off, or, you guys, I mean, this place is riddled with deer. We've shot, how many deer in the past year up here? I shot 2, my dad shot 2, my brother shot 1 in the past 2 years up here. And we've seen tons more. This spring, it was the same deer in the front field like twice a day. Early morning and late evening. And then the field across the road. Deer in it almost every day. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go check out this muddy spot. There's like a, this water here runs down, like where it's all wet there. It runs down and through that swampy section there. And then there's like a spring over there that the water's just like shooting up out of the ground on the neighbor's property. And it makes this spot here all wet. So I'm gonna see if that's passable. I'm going to do that off camera though, and I don't know, drive across it without the tire chains to say I've done it. Because the last time we drove across it, we got stuck with tire chains. But we were just, I mean, we were sunk down to the frame because the mud was all agitated from my dad driving over with the tractor and brush hog. I was hauling like 1,000 pounds of gear. 2 chainsaws, 2 bow saws, 2 axes, a hatchet, trapping, log chains. Bunch of heavy stuff, some gas cans. So, I drove across with the go-kart though the other day, and it does not have tire chains. I blew up the go-kart chain, so we're gonna get a new small sprocket, maybe a new big sprocket. I just impaled that slug on a thorn. Anywho, and maybe a big sprocket, but the small sprocket's the one that's really bad. And wow, those are nasty thorns. I made it across that the other day. I destroyed the chain.